Welcome back to another edition of Wyoming and Sweetwater County History Outreach. The direct descendant of a Rock Springs town marshal killed in the line of duty over a century ago is herself an officer of the Rock Springs Police Department. Officer Tiffany Harris is the great-great-granddaughter of Deputy Town Marshal Thomas Harris, who died after an exchange of gunfire with an armed robbery suspect in 1915. On the night of March 13th and 14th, 1915, a man later identified as 26-year-old Refugio Angel, armed with a handgun, robbed the Fountain Saloon on what is now South Main Street in Rock Springs, across from the train station. The bartender at the Fountain managed to slip away. He spread the alarm, and Harris arrived soon afterward. By the time Harris reached the scene, Angel had gone up the stairs at the Fountain and hidden himself in one of the back rooms on the second floor. Harris followed and, standing in the hallway, shone his flashlight into the dark room. Angel opened fire and shot him in the left wrist, chest, and heel. 3 other town officers, named Lewis, Snyder, and Allred, arrived at the scene and devised an arrest strategy. While Lewis covered the stairway in the Fountain Saloon building, Allred and Snyder found ladders and climbed to the roof of the Grand Restaurant next door. On the roof, they spotted Angel, revolver in his hand, watching the window of the back room where he'd shot Harris. Allred shot Angel, who crawled back into the room through the window and called out to surrender. Angel survived, but Harris died 6 days later on March 20th at the Wyoming General Hospital in Rock Springs. Word of Harris's death spread quickly, and that night a large mob forced its way into the town jail, now the site of the Rock Springs Historical Museum at Broadway and V Streets, intent on lynching Harris's killer. Angel, however, was not there. When he heard of Harris's death, Sweetwater County Sheriff Matt McCourt anticipated trouble and quickly moved him to the safety of the county jail in Green River. Angel was charged with first-degree murder in Harris's death, pleaded not guilty, and went to trial in district court in Green River in September. He was found guilty of Harris's murder on September 24th and sentenced to life imprisonment at the state penitentiary in Rawlins, where he was assigned inmate number 2256. Angel's record at the prison was apparently good, as in 1930 his life sentence was commuted to 14 to 33 years. He was paroled and deported to Mexico that same year after serving 15 years. In December of 2016, just over a century after his death, Thomas Harris's great-great-granddaughter, Tiffany Harris, joined the Rock Springs Police Department, where she serves as a police officer in the Patrol Division. In May 2019, she received a special RSPD Life-Saving Award for administering CPR to the victim of a medical emergency. In May of 2018, Thomas Harris was honored for his service and sacrifice by the Rock Springs Police Department in a special Retiring of the Colors ceremony during National Police Week, when Chief Dwayne Pacheco presented Officer Tiffany Harris and the Harris family with a special flag. Check back often here on our YouTube channel for new features on Wyoming and Sweetwater County History Outreach.